Critically comment on the major differences between the work and the text as proposed by Barthes. Answer. In his renowned essay, From Work to Text, Ronald Barthes does not try to define what he means by text but explains the differences between the two concepts, work and text. Barthes explains the differences based on 7 propositions: method, genre, signs, plurality, reading, and pleasure. Method. Barthes explains that work can be handled and computed. It is a concrete object, something that is definite and complete. It is, according to Barthes, a fragment of a substance occupying a part of the space of books. But the text is the composition or the meaning the reader takes from the work, and it is not a definite object. Genre. Unlike the rigid classifications applied to the work, the text cannot be pigeonholed into a genre or placed in a hierarchical system. What constitutes the text is its subversive force with regard to old classifications. All literary texts are woven out of other literary texts. There is no literary originality, all literature is intertextual and paradoxical. Signs. The work is complete and comprehensive. It is signified and there is no arbitrariness involved in its literal understanding or interpretation. Therefore, it functions as a symbolic sign. The text is incomplete in that it is metonymic. Its words or phrases may be exchanged for others with similar meanings or associations. Its meanings become interrupted since it encourages the reader to produce overlapping ideas and make associations. Its ambiguity causes it to become extremely symbolic and makes its signifiers arbitrary and undetermined. Plurality. Unlike the work which has closure and can be interpreted literally and is explanatory and is a sign in itself, the text is open-ended, has a multitude of associations and is deeply symbolic. Accordingly, it has plurality of meaning. Barthes rightly says the text is like a woven fabric that comes with known codes that are assembled differently and may be woven with citations, references, and echoes. It is intertextual in that it is the text between of another text. Affiliation. The work is affiliated and identified with its author. The reader's knowledge of the author and his previous works may become the key to its understanding. But if writing is viewed as a text, then it is not limited and confined to a genre, and the reader does not expect it to fit into a category of type since it is part of a grid and free to be interpreted beyond the author's signification. Reading. According to Barthes, a work is normally a commodity, an object of consumption. We focus on the quality of the work rather than reading a text as a process. On the occasion as we focus on the reading as a process, we create text. We cannot consume the text, we can only play with it. Reading is the consumption of the work, not that of the text. In this light, the text itself plays and the reader plays twice over through reading. The text asks the reader of a practical collaboration, then it becomes writable. The radical fundamentality of text is that text is the practice, it actively plays the volume. If readers passively consume words, they will tire from reading. As Barthes puts it, to be bored means that one cannot produce the text, open it out, set it going. Pleasure. Barthes says that there exists a pleasure of certain works, but this pleasure is in the level of consumption. The text is a space of social utopia, which transcends any social and language barriers. Thus, Barthes' explanation makes it clear that if we choose something to read, we may either consume and take the written word for granted, or make associations and interpret with the text. We may treat the written words as if they were etched in stone with only one meaning, or as a layered tapestry that echoes several possibilities. Finished. Please subscribe to the channel for more updates of ready-made notes on English literature. Also, Please share this channel to help any student pursue a degree in English literature. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please do not forget to like and comment.